disappearance of Brandon Lawson occurred on August 9, 2013, near Bronte, Texas. Lawson, a 26-year-old man, went missing after placing a 911 call reporting that he was in distress along a rural highway. Despite search efforts and later discoveries, the exact circumstances of his disappearance were not immediately determined. Brandon Lawson lived in San Angelo, Texas, with his longtime partner and their children. He worked in the oil industry and was described by family members as a hands-on father. At the time of his disappearance, Lawson had a history of substance use, which had reportedly caused tension in his personal life. On the evening of August 8, 2013, an argument occurred between Lawson and his partner. Following this, he left home in his pickup truck. According to statements from those close to him, it was not unusual for him to leave temporarily after disagreements, though he typically returned. After leaving San Angelo late that night, Lawson drove north on Highway 277. At approximately 12:30 a.m. on August 9th, he called his brother, reporting that he had run out of gas near Bronte. His brother began driving to assist him. Shortly afterward, Lawson made a call to 911. In the recording, he stated that he needed help and referenced individuals he believed were in the area. The call was brief and difficult to interpret, with parts of the audio unclear. Lawson then contacted his partner, informing her that he was out of fuel. She later drove toward his location with a gas can. By the time Lawson's brother arrived near the truck, Lawson was no longer present. His vehicle was found parked along the roadside, with the keys missing. Attempts to reach Lawson by phone were unsuccessful after these calls. His last known communication was the 911 call and brief contact with family members. Local law enforcement responded after Lawson was reported missing. Initial searches focused on the immediate area surrounding the abandoned truck, including nearby fields and terrain. The region consists of rural land with limited lighting and visibility at night. Investigators reviewed the 911 call and attempted to clarify its contents. Some portions suggested Lawson believed he was being pursued or threatened, though the recording did not provide clear confirmation of other individuals being present. Search teams, including volunteers and law enforcement, conducted ground searches over several days. Tracking dogs were used but did not produce a conclusive trail. No immediate physical evidence was found to indicate foul play. Authorities also examined Lawson's phone records and spoke with family members to reconstruct his movements. No confirmed sightings of Lawson were reported after the time he disappeared from the roadside. One theory considered by investigators is that Lawson may have been disoriented at the time of his disappearance. His references during the 911 call have been interpreted as confusion or misperception, possibly influenced by substance use or stress. In this scenario, he may have left the roadway area and become lost in the surrounding terrain. Another possibility is accidental death due to environmental exposure. The area includes rough land, brush, and uneven ground, which could pose risks, especially at night. A third theory involves the possibility of encountering another individual or individuals. However, no verified evidence has confirmed the presence of others at the scene, and no suspects were identified during the initial investigation. Each of these explanations remains based on interpretation of limited available evidence, particularly the unclear 911 recording. In the years following the disappearance, the case remained open, with periodic search efforts conducted by family members and volunteers. The 911 call continued to be analyzed, with different interpretations circulating, though no definitive conclusion was reached regarding its meaning. In 2022, human remains were discovered in a rural area near where Lawson's truck had been found. The remains were later identified as belonging to Brandon Lawson through forensic testing. This discovery provided a resolution regarding his whereabouts but did not fully clarify the circumstances leading to his death. Authorities indicated that no evidence of foul play was immediately apparent, though the exact cause of death was not publicly detailed in full. The disappearance of Brandon Lawson is no longer classified as an active missing person case following the identification of his remains. However, the events leading to his death remain partially unresolved. The available evidence, including the 911 call and the location where his remains were found, suggest that Lawson likely left the roadway area shortly after his vehicle became stranded. While theories exist, no single explanation has been conclusively established based on confirmed facts. The case remains an example of how limited evidence and unclear final communications can leave key questions unanswered, even after a person has been located.